on the avail. Total number of MBBS seats has risen from 900 to 1,250. For the first time in the country, a medical college was started under the Department of Scheduled Castes in Palkad in 2014-15. Of the total admissions, 70% is reserved for scheduled caste students and 2% for students belonging to scheduled tribes. The school education sector in Kerala has witnessed phenomenal changes both in the field of academic as well as the infrastructural aspects during my government. A number of schools in the state has undergone major changes in terms of infrastructure facilities by providing funds for the purpose from Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan and Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan in addition to the plan fund. Textbooks from standard 1 to 10 have been revised after a long gap of 10 years. 62 government higher secondary schools and 167 aided higher secondary schools were sanctioned. Aided status has been given to special schools that are having strength of more than 100 students, including BUTS school. In principle, approval has been given for granting aided status to special schools having strength of more than 50 students. The new teachers package of my government will benefit 17,000 recognized aided teachers serving in regular posts till March 31st, 2015. True to the commitment of my government to the welfare of the people of Kerala, 7 revolutionary policy interventions have been achieved in social welfare sector, namely Kerala State Policy for Persons with Disabilities, Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Policy, under which a gender budgeting and mainstreaming tool, namely State Gender Action Plan for financial year 2016-17 will be developed that will ensure more efficient and coordinated utilization of existing allocations for women's empowerment with a focus on gender equality. The third revolutionary policy is the Transgender Policy, under which a pilot action has been prepared to establish an institutional system for self-identification of transgenders and for their overall protection and dignity. A child policy was declared in 2016, which will focus on four core areas, namely protection from abuse, exploitation and neglect, right to survival and basic needs, development rights and right to participation. Apart from the above, we have come up with a comprehensive old age policy, nutrition policy and NGO policy that will enable meaningful contribution from NGOs in this sector. Various innovations have been done to improve service delivery and better documentation and tracking. For example, the department has developed social audit manual, a protocol for prevention of child abuse, standards of care for shelter homes, standard operating procedure for child welfare committees for missing children, among many others. Also, the department has introduced Janani and Jatak, two independent software applications supported by Geographic Information System for monitoring nutritional status of children, pregnant women, and lactating mothers in remote tribal areas, an early childhood care and education strategy with the focus on thematic approach has been introduced in the Anganwadis with a view to developing 5 senses and cognitive skills of preschool children, fortification of Nutrimix, community-based nutrition rehabilitation program in Attapadi with the support of UNICEF or some of the other projects. My government has rightly earned the distinction of having provided the maximum support for the needy and marginalized through its welfare pensions, both in quantum of pensions disbursed and number of beneficiaries covered. In the last 5 years, an amount of rupees 15,911 crores have already been disbursed under pensions, out of which rupees 14,400 crore has been through pensions under the Department of Social Justice and rupees 1,511 crore through pensions under the Department of Labor. My government provides social security cover for 32 lakh pensioners through its welfare pensions, and another 9.69 lakh beneficiaries are provided with pensions administered by Labor Department. My government had also introduced pensions for small and medium scale farmers in 2013. 3.45 lakh agricultural farmers have been covered, and rupees 318 crores have already been dispersed. Motorized tri-scooters were given to 5,010 persons through State Handicapped Persons Welfare Corporation and local self-government. Those endosulfan victims who are getting disability pension from local self-governments are given rupees 1,700 per month and rupees 2,200 to those who are not getting pension. Other endosulfan victims suffering from health issues are given monthly assistance of rupees 1,200. Students in families affected by endosulfan are given rupees 2,000, 3,000 and 4,000 and as assistance for studying up to +2. A special fund has been sanctioned by Kasaragod district collector for the treatment of these students. Rupees 51.30 crore has been sanctioned to the district collector for giving compensation up to 5 lakhs to victims of endosulfan. Committed to strong social welfare measures, during my government, 2,546 persons were given treatment, 1,922 persons followed round the clock are being provided monthly financial assistance through the project Asvasa Kiranam. There are 63,544 beneficiaries in this category. It was just 680 persons when this government assumed office. The aim is to provide assistance to 90,000 beneficiaries in the current financial year. Free cancer treatment through Shukridam project is now available at Regional Cancer Center, Thiruvananthapuram, Malabar Cancer Center, medical colleges at Thiruvananthapuram, Alappuzha, Kottayam, Tiruchur, Kozhikode and General Hospital, Ernakulam. Regional Cancer Center secured the National Accreditation Board for Testing and Calibration Laboratories accreditation through a rupees 117 crore expansion program. Cancer Institute and Research Center is getting ready in Kochi. Facilities for cancer treatment are made available in all districts of Kerala. My government has done implantation surgery on 620 children through the Sruti Tarangam project. The inability to hear was identified in these children at a very young age and got included in the project. Our international event for marketing Kaya products, namely Kaya Kerala 2015, which was conducted for 5 days at Alappuzha. The government have implemented a new scheme called Husk collection and fiber production scheme to overcome the shortage of Kaya fiber. With a view to provide financial help to the Kaya workers, my government proposes to implement the debt relief scheme in the year 2016. The cooperative societies, clusters, self-help groups, and small-scale producers in Kaya sector who availed loan from commercial banks, Grameen banks, cooperative banks, and other government institutions and departments to start Kaya industries in Kerala will benefit from this scheme. The Kerala State Cashew Development Corporation and Cashew Workers Apex Industrial Cooperative Society, the government organizations in the cashew sector, have been acting as model establishment with special commitment in the sector and not run purely on commercial basis. A total revamp of the business model of these organizations is also thought of for attaining better transparency as well as for their long-term sustainability. During my government's tenure, farmers were given permission to tap alcohol-free Neera from coconut trees after amending the 112-year-old Abgari laws. 3 pilot Neera production centers have been sanctioned under Kerala Agricultural University. Kerala State Coconut Development Corporation is in charge of marketing. By tapping Neera, an average monthly income of rupees 2,100 is expected from a coconut tree. The scheme Kera Samruddhi, aimed at popularization of dwarf and hybrid varieties of coconut, has been instrumental in solving the problem of labor scarcity faced by coconut farming sector. In order to help rubber farmers in the state, diversification will be introduced by Rubber Marketing Federation, Rubbermark. Measures will be taken to increase the production of Rubek balloon of Rubbermark. Steps will be taken to strengthen the apex federations in the cooperative sector and also to equip the credit sector for complete modernization. My government also successfully implemented the price stabilization scheme for rubber at rupees 150 a kilo and set aside rupees 300 crore for this purpose. Rupees 45 crore is provided for another package formed with 12 tire companies. This was a scheme by which tire companies purchase rubber by giving 25% extra of the international price. Half of the purchase tax is given back to the companies by the government and the remaining half will be treated as a VAT refund claim. Road rubberization project is also being implemented. In the Khadi and village industries sector, a new scheme, Khadi Gramam, shall be launched in 2016-17 at an estimated cost of rupees 23.79 crore to enhance Khadi production by utilizing the human resources among the weaker sections of the society. Establishment of Khadi marketing complex at Kottayam and Gandhi Khadi Museum at Payanur Khadi Center are also under consideration. In the handicraft segment, new initiatives to scale up artisans as entrepreneurs will be launched. Furthermore, a campaign to create and popularize ethnic Kerala brand of genuine handicrafts of Kerala will be launched. For the promotion of widening of the market of handloom products, an exhibition cum trading center shall be set up in Kannur in 2016-17. Also in line with Government of India guidelines, handloom clusters will be set up in selected revenue blocks where handloom units, weavers are seen concentrated. Schemes are also on the unveil to promote beekeeping industry. Work has commenced on 56 projects worth rupees 32,137 crores, which were submitted during the Global Investors Meet Emerging Kerala. Of these projects, 14 projects of rupees 23,334 crores are under the Department of Industries. Projects like Bharat Petrochemicals Limited, Downstream, Kochi Petrochemical Park, Polyinsobatin Project, BioNutra Park, Biomedical Devices Hub are some of the projects that would add to the outlook of Kerala in future. Already projects like the joint venture by Mercedes-Benz and the Department of Higher Education, both Department of Higher Education, Kids Lab by BAS of India and Department of Science and Technology have started. My government set all-time record by sanctioning financial assistance of rupees 899.90 crores to 44 public sector undertakings under the Industrial Department. E-tender, e-payment facilities have been introduced in all these public sector